Hello everybody, welcome back for some more Postal Brain Damage. Again, as it always is, it's been a while since we've done this. Okay, so this level has a very annoying secret in it, but I'll talk about that soon. So sniffing in the VIP area. I don't think I've read this, have I? I have read this. Okay. I think we might have actually read about the location version of it too. No, we usually do that in the video after. Okay, here we go. Sniffing the VIP area. If the standard convention grounds are... Oh, yeah. There is extremely posh VIP lounge full of complimentary drinks and the truth about pop culture. We already read that. Okay. So... Basically... Okay, it's been a bit since I've played, so it might take me a minute to kind of get back into the groove of things here. I don't think we even have pistol. Which is kind of unfortunate because that's honestly one of the best weapons you could have. Especially with these assholes. Also, we have a new... enemy type, the dominatrix thing over here, so yeah, once again, it's been a bit. I kind of forgot how to just naturally play the game, I guess. It seems like. Let's just read about them real quick and just get them out of the way. Let's scroll down and find them. Alright, here we go. Dominatrix, no furry convention can get without one of these. She will come down hard on your ass and show you that there's no difference between pleasure and pain. Just don't wait for her to bring out the gimp. Oh, I'm the damn gimp. Yeah, they suck a lot in terms of dealing with, you know, fighting wise, of course. That's what I'm referring to mostly here. Mainly because they're kind of tanky. If I remember correctly, I want to say they take about maybe, on average, close to about possibly 3 shotgun shots to kill. Just normally, and that does not sound very fun. I've got low ammo. I'm just gonna launch it. Just gonna launch whatever just inside there. Just hope that whatever's in it gets killed. I'm being chased around by a goddamn furry. I thought I'd never say that, but here I am. Forgot I have the cat cannon thingy. But yeah, once again, I know I say this all the time, especially with Postal Brain Damage here. Where it's like, wow, it's been a while since we've done this, huh? And it's like, yeah, because, well, you never do it anymore. And I decided I'm just going to do it now because we've got about maybe, well, no, we know for a fact, have only roughly about 4 levels to go. About said episodes. Listen to me talk like I'm a YouTuber. We've got about 4 episodes to go. God damn it, this fucking bitch. Like, see what I mean? She just will not go away. Also, I think the cats count as 1 shotgun damage. I think. And I don't know how much pistol damage is mathematically equated into shotgun damage. If the devs even really do it like that, which I'm not sure. He died pretty quick. He might have been something I was hitting earlier and just happened to get killed pretty fast. I don't know. Yeah, I know I can parry attacks and stuff, but like I keep saying all the time, it's kind of hard to do that sometimes, depending on the enemy you're fighting, to be fair. Because honestly, they can get kind of rough to deal with. And yeah, honestly, doing this video now is actually pretty good because I can finally just get back into doing this. Because Sunny Days, it's finally been announced for a release date. But by the time that it comes out, I'll basically be done with this LP anyway, so yeah. Now, will I be doing a blind run or anything of the sort for it? Any sort of content for it at all? As much as I kind of want to, I don't know. It really depends. I thought about doing it blind and just going with that because that'd be kind of neat, but with how much stuff I'm trying to get done at once, I mean, it wouldn't be impossible because I'm just going to take a wild guess and say most likely it's probably going to be about 5 levels long. If we're lucky, because it's been so damn long since we actually even had any sort of postal content, it would be exciting to have an entire 3-episode game again, basically. But that'd probably take a lot of effort from them to do that, and they probably won't. The devs probably might not really want to make another game, basically. And at that point, you're better off just making a sequel than an actual DLC campaign. But for me personally, I wouldn't mind a DLC campaign that's just a full-ass entire game, practically. That'd be kind of cool. I know that's asking for quite a lot, but with how long it's been since we ever even got pulsar brain damage, it would be nice to just have something that kind of is just like something big, you know? I think in order to get up there, I forgot how you're supposed to technically do it. I think we had to come there later, though. I don't think we do that yet. So we gotta go around, dick around for just a little bit here. Even though there are enemies just shooting us, so you would think, like, oh, I can just get up there and just go do that. Well, no. Unless I just do this. Might be skipping ahead. God, fuck these assholes. See what I mean? Like, they dodge your attacks, and it's really annoying, and they fire dildos at you, of course. But that's what I could think the game meant by, you know, hurting, being a pain in the ass. Well, that's the thing, though. It depends on how lubed up it is. It won't hurt if you actually do fucking use lube, so... But we're going on dry. So bite the pillow. Alright, first poster. But yeah, the secret in this one, I think it's like back there. You have to go around the map at a specific point, and then at that specific point in question, then turn your hairy ass around, and then you can go and do... Oh, that's how you get up here. Oh. But after you do a specific thing, you gotta come back around and then do that specific thing to get that specific thing. It's very specific, as you can tell. Alright, so we're just gonna go back up there and redo this once again. Without actually being dead to redo it. Yeah, like I've mentioned, I mean, if anything, it'd probably just be best if I just played the DLC on my own time and then just learned about it, but I'm sure there's people that probably want to see my reaction to it. And the other problem, too, is... Whoa! The game comes out on a Tuesday. And, you know, I work on Tuesdays, and I hate Tuesdays. But, I don't know. I mean, it's not like I couldn't record it by any means. So, I'll think about it. I did think about even just streaming it, too. But I think I'd probably be better off just not doing it that way, depending on how long the campaign ends up actually being. Almost shot him there for a second. You probably can, too. I don't know. Alright, so we're just going to blow these guys out. Sky high. Get rid of this bitch. And that did practically nothing. Okay. That's good to know. I love when the game decides to just all of a sudden get rid of all my grenades and not even have them hit anybody. But, of course, it could be a case of, well, the enemies happen to spawn in, like they happen to spawn in more enemies or something around that same time when I actually got the kill. Who knows? I think there's actually a secret nearby. I've actually gotten every secret so far. There's a poster right here of Leon Dusk. Kill this ass wipe, and can't do anything with that yet. I think that's a thing we come back into later. More grenades for the grenade schlop. Nothing here. Well, there's armor. I kind of forgot about grabbing there. I don't mind fighting the lizard guides too much when they're just sort of by themselves, because they're easy to deal with. But man, when they're grouped up though, ugh, they suck ass. That's where they really get really strong at. So we gotta grab that, but I think the only way to get it was to piss on this down here. Now see, the thing about pulsar brain damage, I'm not gonna lie, is I love how just it really does cement the dreamlike idea pretty well, I think. I mean, there are cases of like certain levels that don't really feel very Dream-esque. But I don't know, this one still kind of fits the bill just a bit. Just enough to where I could, you know, give it a pass. What's funny is Spyro the Dragon 1 is exactly that. The first Spyro game is very dreamlike, and I think that's cool. Alright. I could have sworn there was an extra secret in that area, but I'll go back and double check, make sure my homework is correct. Because I feel like I'm missing something. My brain is telling me right now that I'm missing something, but I don't know. Because see, there's this door that you can't get past, but I don't think that there's supposed to be anything in it. Except, I mean, there could be a button we press. But I don't... If there was a button we press, I don't think it'd be that far to find. That's the thing, though. And then out here, it's just... You just grab blue key, and I don't think there's anything else you need to worry about. I think the reason why I always think there's a secret here is because I've always thought that there was a secret there every time I play the game. And so I end up not finding a secret there and then being like, well, what the hell? Yeah, we've at least found every collectible in the game thus far. Except for that one level where I ended up not killing all the enemies. So, in all technicality, I'm pretty much technically good on all the collectibles. So we're still in the run for getting all the collectibles in this run. But yeah. Oh, another thing too is I've thought about doing, like, would I decide to do a 100% collectibles video again for the DLC? And I don't know. Because at the time, I mean, I had the patience to do it. But I'm not sure if I have the patience to do it again. So, and plus a few of them, like when the game first came out, man, like no one really knew where a lot of this stuff was. I'm not saying that I found everything on my own. I'm just saying that, god damn, you know, there were a few secrets that were just not really exactly described in the best manner of how to find them. So it ended up being something I wanted to kind of take a task of my own and be like, you know what, fudge this. We're going to go figure it out and, you know, in all brutal honesty, get some views too. Because it's still YouTube at the end of the day. I've admitted before, you know, getting views is, it's, you know, a nice feeling, of course. It's not the only reason why I'm here. I'm just saying that it does kind of sometimes, depending on what I'm doing, kind of motivate me to do that. So I don't think it's really that bad. And at least I'm honest, so there's that. But everybody on YouTube does everything for views to some capacity, regardless of who they are as a person or whatever. Because it just kind of tells you, like, hey, your effort was actually worth it. Whatever you did was actually worth doing. So this is kind of partly where the secret is going to end up sort of taking place. Kind of. There's, like, I think a couple secrets. And the secret in question is right there. Well, it's that button. And then you open up this. I think it's definitely one of the most annoying secrets to get to, because you have to go, like I said, a specific place, a specific direction, whatever it was, and then do it. That's just nothing. Now, granted, if I really needed help that bad, I could always just use my own videos to find out. I remember somebody, I think, commented they were super confused, and I had to explain what to do, because honestly, when I was doing the video for it, when I was doing the footage for getting that secret, I had a terrible way of actually showcasing how you're supposed to do it. Like an absolute just maniac way of doing it, and it was just not very good. So maybe I can actually redeem myself here. But I had to explain it in detail, in text, on a comment like, yeah, this is what you're supposed to technically do. So I honestly thought there was only one valve. Alright, cool. Thank God it's a dream, huh? Because if it wasn't, this would suck. I'm pretty sure this is just shit water. But I know this game's not supposed to be scary, although Postal typically does kind of have a lot of horror themes in it anyway. Imagine you're actually stuck in a dream like this, where you just can't leave the dream until after you've done whatever quest it is you're trying to do, I guess you could say. I think that would just suck. There's some enemies in here. Some reptoids, lizardmen, what are they called again? Yeah, see, they're not really that hard to parry, but their sporadic shots is what makes it quite irritating. Just press the button, even though it tells me not to. Grab this poster just hiding back there, which, bastards, I actually probably would have forgotten about that. So that's just... We haven't even started the secret for this. That's just technically one part of it, because we have to gain entrance in here, I think, in order to start the next part of it. The actual true part. And there's actually another, like, water secret. By the way, I've tried to parry the Dominatrix, but they are... Yeah, they're something. Something else, I can tell you that. Honestly, as dumb as this sounds, I kind of like the pussy launcher. It's not that bad. I forgot even had the penetrator. But I think, yeah, you have to go inside there to destroy that. But that's... I think that's just main progress anyway. So, yeah, that's main progress stuff. Fulva, really? What did that do again? I think that just only unlocks the back door here. And this is going to be absolutely not fun, I'm sure. I wouldn't be surprised. I'm backing the fuck off because that's going to kill me, probably. Somehow, once again, missed the Illuminati dude, like I always seem to. And yeah, the new enemy types look neat. Of course, it's a case of, once again, old, dead memes being reused and rehashed into enemy types. But that's just how Postal is. It's very, you know, I guess you could say cringe. Like, it tries to be cringe, I feel. Whether it does it good or not is really up to the player at that point, but... yeah. And maybe, hopefully, one day I'll do a Let's Play or something of the sort of Postal 2. Some type of content for it, some way, shape, or form. I like Postal 2, but I played it to the point where I've gotten kind of tired of playing it. Because nothing really ever changes for me. It just ends up being like, alright, I'm just going to go do this level. And yada, yada, yada. I think there's actually a... Never mind. I was going to go do something, but you fucking cocksucks want to ruin it for me. Okay, can I have my peace and quiet? I don't remember there being anything in these file cabinets, but I don't know. Again, it's another case of, well, you know, if you're having trouble finding something, just look it up yourself, and then you can find it that way. No, I'm not talking to you guys. I'm talking to me. Don't worry, I'm not talking to you guys. I'm not talking to you guys. I'm talking to myself here. I'm only referring to myself because that's like, if I'm having that much trouble, I can just go look it up. But, yeah, worst come to worst. If I don't end up actually 100%, then fine, so be it. God, I fucking hate Gojira. Well, not really. They're not that bad to fight, really. Is that supposed to be Mike J in that outfit, by the way? Just seems like it would be. Like, they would totally do that to him. They made him that toilet paper dude back in Postal 4. Alright, so yet another weird sequence of secret stuff. I think I might have fucked up, though. I might have fucked up. I don't know. There's an autosave at least, so I can just use that. I'll try it, yeah. I'll pretend like I died. Obviously I didn't, but that's why we pretend. Just taking pop shots. Look how fast that is. Like, it's definitely possible. It's not impossible to do. It is quite annoying. But yeah, I could have sworn I might have fucked up anyway. Like, there probably was no actual point in just me, you know, redoing it. Or anything of the sort. But, yeah. Also, isn't it crazy that I just know the timing on that son of a bitch? I played enough brain damage to know how this game functions. Mostly mechanically. Yeah, so back to the enemies that we're getting. I don't remember or recall all of them, but I know, like, Giga Chad is going to be an enemy. Which, I'm kind of hoping that he'd be super tanky. But it looks like he's not going to really be that tanky as I thought he was going to be, so... I don't know. Yeah, I could have sworn that there's definitely a secret in this area somewhere. And I think for the... What the fuck? I think for that copy of Half-Life 3, you're supposed to make sure you don't fall down first to get it, I think. So let's try this again and see what happens. I'll make sure I save this time so I don't accidentally fudge it up. I didn't mean to switch to that, but whatever works. Okay, cool. Alright. So save here, just in case. Because I don't know what's going to happen. I'm not really sure. Things could get fucked up, who knows. Ah, my ears are getting itchy. Ah, I'm not even wearing headphones right now. And if you're wondering, is that actually Half-Life 3? Is that really actually what it is? Yes. Because there's obviously the crowbar and... well, yeah. Like, what the fuck? Wait, do I have to come back and do it? Again, I don't remember. What the hell? Maybe you do have to come back and do it again. Or there could be, like, another button nearby. I don't think so. Dead offhand, I don't remember. Yeah, see what I mean by this level just being kind of weird with secrets and stuff? Like, that's one of them. That... I think I found it. That's right. You're supposed to go there, I think. No, not the autosave, jackass. Let's try this again. So I think we're supposed to fall down right about there. Oops. And just, you know, go ahead and tilt your controls this way. There you go. I think this is the correct way. Well, we'll find out when we know. Yeah, that's... I believe that's actually right. I mean, there's 3 levers. There's 3 buttons. Oh, don't tell me it's a sequence of... yeah, it is. Okay. Well, I figured it out, so it's fine. There's your secret. I also... I'm not sure... I don't know if he calls them moronic developers as... I mean, because I don't know if they put that line specifically for that moment. As in, like, I don't know if his line will change depending on whether or not we end up, you know. Yeah. Also, if you're wondering, how the fuck do you figure this out? How do you know you're supposed to piss in the shark's mouth? There's actually signs around the area that do tell you. And I'm pretty sure that the water will stay. Because I think so. Yeah, it just has, like, you know, pissing signs. Like, no pissing, no pissing. That kind of thing. I don't think it matters if you piss... yeah, I don't think you have to piss in the shark's mouth, actually. I think you just piss in general. Which... I'm hoping that, you know, if Postal Dude's not careful, like, I'm hoping that, you know, bro didn't accidentally piss in real life. I've had, like, you know, as you get older, you know, obviously it goes away, but I still have those dreams where, like, I need to go pee really bad, and then I just wake up and then just go pee. That's really annoying. Actually, there's, like, another tertiary secret that's really fucking mind-boggling. You'll see what I mean. So first there's that. You want to make sure you hit that button before you leave this water area. That is super important to this. Not kidding. And now we're going to end up pretty much in this upcoming area. Also, why do we not have pistol yet? That's bizarre to me. I could think by now we would. Alright. So break this. And you're going to be locked in here for just like a split second, but it's fine. I don't think pissing helps any either. So, I don't think it makes it any faster. There is, I believe, some items that are up, you know. No, there's not. Okay, that's baffling. That's what it was. But either way, we'll have to get back into that area we came from to get that extra secret as well. Okay, why is the game being weird? Alright, this part's kind of a bit annoying too. Sort of. There is yet another secret in this area, by the way. So yes, oh boy. I think it's like a certain spot we're supposed to, like a crawl space somewhere, I think. We're supposed to go to first. Well, here's this, which I think we have to do all this stuff before we do that. I'm pretty sure we end up coming back here anyway. Yeah, you can just kind of strafe around these guys. They're not too bad, I guess. And the fans, luckily, I don't think hurt you, which is very nice. Oh, about missed a kill. I don't want to miss any kills, but it just happens. So I remember, like, you got to come back through here and do all this other type, you know, weird type shit just to get, like, that specific secret, I think. Yeah, it's pretty damn annoying. Don't do anything too crazy yet. Like, don't go there yet, I believe. I think we have to go back. I mean, we come back here later, so I think that's something else. Yeah, that's for later. Okay. But I do think that we have to go back down. Well, let me just get rid of him first, I guess, if anything. Just to clear out the area real quick. Because I don't want to fudge with all this. There we go. Very nice. Very nice, clean, easy kills, actually. Yeah, don't take the elevator just yet. You probably can come back up, but I'm just going to make sure I don't. Just in case. Because I don't trust this game with anything. But after you've cleared that area, I believe that we have to go back down. Well, I mean, in order to get to that one specific secret, we do actually have to go back here to do that. And here's this. Annoying, yes. And I think that actually is the hard secret, like the really tough one. But there's still one more and one more poster. So this is nothing. I mean, I'm on track for doing pretty good so far, but I'm still kind of a little bit worried, not gonna lie to you. In terms of posters or anything else, like, because there's supposed to be, I think, a crawl space around that fan area. But the problem is, I don't think you can get back to that fan area though, because, well, it don't look like you can. Well, maybe you can. Why is it so dark? Like, unironically, I can't see anything. I think it's... Well, it's too late now, but I can't see shit. Well, I mean, all I see is shit. Oh, that's just nice. That's just cool of you. Game. Okay, that's fucking dumb. We're gonna have to auto-load again. That's fucking stupid. Yeah, we might be missing a thing. Not gonna lie. Ugh. But we can at least get this one. So that's, I guess, cool. Unless there's another way back into... Because I'm thinking about that giant fan area again. That's what I'm thinking of. I'm trying to think of how you're supposed to get back into that damn thing. That's the problem. Because, like, the area that we went to was closed off. Like, we can't get back there anymore. That's just done. I don't think any button press or anything is going to change that. Pretty sure. I mean, yeah, there's like this weird crawl space thing here, but I, once again, don't think we're allowed to get into that. And I think at this point, I'm just basically just sequence breaking, so it's probably not a good idea. Because obviously, you know, I kind of soft-locked myself there for a bit. Not very good. But, oh well. Yeah, what a shitty level. I don't know, it's just one of those that really bugs the hell out of me to play. I always seem to have like a hard-ish time just trying to do anything, really, I feel. And now my clean kill sweep is just not as cool anymore. Yeah, if you move out of the way, you're not going to get shot. You're not going to be able to parry that. Damn it. Oh, well. I'll get better at parrying them. It is, for what it's worth, a timing thing. Oh, yeah, kind of off topic, but talking about timing stuff. I just now today beat Ninja Gaiden Ragebound. And I got 2 endings out of 3. The third ending, you have to beat hard mode. And then after you beat hard mode... Hold on. What's this button do? Okay, I didn't think so. When you beat hard mode, you'll unlock... after you've done, you know, both endings first, you'll unlock a boss rush level where you're supposed to beat every boss, I think, without dying. And it's like, fucking hate, dude. But, yeah, I like the game. I quite like it. So... $20-ish, not bad. And then Shinobi is also like, I think, $20. I want to get my hands on that at some point too. I'm looking forward to that. I'm not a big Shinobi fan though. Like, I've played a couple of them, but Just never really got super into it. Could have sworn that his toilet was in there. Oh, I parried something. Unfortunately, it was not enough to kill everybody, but I'll take it. Anything works for me. And we have, of course, fucking monkeys, which I think they're hiding... No, not here. There's our last poster. Where the fuck? Okay, that's right. They're hiding up here. I'm just kind of wasting shots on them. Yeah. I forgot I had that. Well, honestly, let's just clear these guys out with this instead, because I think, you know, I don't really use it very often anyway. There's a... I'm trying to think of who that is. I think that's, like a Hyper Strange character. Well, I mean, Head-On was a character you can find, too, but that could be something either Hyper Strange worked on, or something, I don't know. Oh yeah, there's your golden toilet. Well, let's just make it even more golden, shall we? I was going to say, like, it's kind of weird having a golden toilet. Like, what's the purpose of that? And then I realized, oh, it's to hide the piss stains that you haven't cleaned up. Okay, broke the game for a second. Okay, so yeah, we get Red Key to come back down. So I think that the last secret should be actually more than accessible for us to do. But I think we have to do... Yeah, because I don't think you can land in there from a jump. You have to turn the fan on to do that. The problem is... Where's the turn on button? See, that's closed off. That's nothing. I could have sworn there... Because there's this, but that's... Oh, okay. 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 Yeah, here it is. I was going to say, there's like a certain... There's like a specific part behind the door, and I thought it was a poster for a while, but no, it's... There you go. I think so far we're doing really good. Oh yeah, weirdly enough, I kind of totally forgot about this, but Shinobi had a PS2 game that had pretty much nothing to do with, I think, like the original games much, besides the fact it's just name. Alright, cool. All secrets. Holy shit. I'm kind of glad, because like we're on a roll with all the collectibles. I don't think I've missed a single level with the collectibles, though. I don't think. Except for, of course, kills. But those don't really count as collectibles. They're just... They count as 100%, but not 100% collectibles. You're not, like, collecting kills. I guess, technically you are. But anyway, yeah. Shinobi and PS2 is great, but I forced myself to beat it in, like, one go. So that was a nightmare. Because I was like, oh, it's on PS2, and my PS2 might break, but it's like an 8-hour game, and I turned it into like a fucking 16-hour game. It was a mess. But it's a cool game, though. It's a really good game. Alright, anyway. That's at least that level done, thank goodness. And I think we should probably go finish up the other ones at some point soon. Because getting Postal Brain Damage done would be nice, because this has been going on for a while. And I think that, you know, everybody kind of deserves to have their chance to watch... the Postal that they want, you know. Bozo's racing to space. He won't. Sorry. He won't? The hell he won't. It's me or him now, and I will get what I want. Go forth, young dude, and you'll become a legend. Alright, cool. New enemy type. So, Storm Pooper. He's not fat, he's big boned. Also, he gobbled up so much heart stoppers and soda, he emits both diabetes and arteriosclerosis. Fuck! I always fuck that up. Arteriosclerosis. See? It's not that I can't read it. I'm just... My mouth moves faster than my brain, I think. Bozo's racing to space. Did you like the train level from Blood? Well, you will love this one, then. And on the way up, we'll help you figure out how to get the cheap ticket to Mars. Fuck you. Fuck that level. Fuck you. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. There's some dicks. Yeah, think different. There's some ew shit 69. Buy your personal shit holder. Okay. Hey, look, it could be a reference to Shadow Warrior, maybe. I don't know. Could be. New carrot flavor. Anyway, see you guys next time. So take care, everybody.